Do you accept that some of your stories went so far as to accuse them of killing their child?
I did not accuse them of killing their child. The stories that I ran were from those who did accuse them, and they were the Portuguese police.
No, they weren't going to find, these stories weren't going to find their way into your newspaper unless you took the editorial decision to publish them. That's correct, isn't it?
Correct.
You had a choice. You could either say, no, the risk is too high, and or the stories are too damaging to the interests of the McCanns, I'm not going to publish them. Or you might say, I am going to publish them because there was such a clamour for information. That's correct, isn't it?
I felt that, that the stories should be published because there was reason to believe that they might possibly be true.
So that was a sufficient basis. Reason to believe that they might possibly be true, so we'll whack it in the paper. That's true, isn't it?
I don't use expressions like whack it in the paper.
Right.
I find that to be a very judgmental expression.
Yes, well, OK. I don't actually apologise for it. I'm going to carry on. At the same time, Mr. Hill, you knew
but the fact of the matter is that this is a public inquiry,
yeah.
And I do not believe that I'm on trial.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Hill, I'm just going to carry on.
But I think you are putting me on trial.
Well,
you're not on trial, Mr. Hill. What we're looking at is the culture, practices and ethics of the press.
Yes.
That includes the newspaper, which you had the responsibility and doubtless the honour to edit for many years.
Indeed.
And therefore, looking at the way in which you are conducting that responsibility is important. And in relation to the McCanns, the question does arise, given that you knew that officially the Portuguese police were not allowed to talk to the press, what you should be doing to check up or to work on the validity of stories that were being leaked.
Indeed.
And the answer is what? What did you do to check on the validity of those stories?
We did the best that we could do, which was not very much.
Which was nothing, wasn't it?
I'm not saying it was nothing, but we tried our best.